This is Zach Crockford's cast blog on my newspaper internship with the Barnstable Enterprise. This week I haven't written anything else. I finished my story up about the school splitting, or recreating itself, I suppose is a better word. And I got that into Laura, my editor, and she says she'll run that next week in the paper. I went over there Friday. She wasn't there originally, but I did go back, and I saw her, and I worked a little more on that newspaper pro editor that I was talking about in my last blog. Really think I mastered that. It's not difficult. It's just like Word. You have to learn to use it, and once you know how to use it, it's pretty easy to manipulate. It does have a bad spell check though, which is one thing I learned. I have to go back and spell check it myself, which for me is not a strength. That's definitely a weakness. Spell checking, I am no good at spelling. And that leads right into my first learning outcome. Awareness is its own strength and areas for growth. I know I've mentioned this before. I have to have people fact check me and read over what I've written. Definitely when I'm writing for this internship. And then my others working collaboratively with others. I did that. I worked with Laura, my editor. She gave me some pointers, and I don't really usually take criticism that well, but certainly she knows what she's doing, and I have to. I know that I can learn a lot from her. So when she says something to me, I just have to listen and really try and internalize all that she's trying to teach me. So I do. I wrote up a blurb on the windmill that Cape Cod Community College wants to put in. And honestly, that I suppose this is issues of global importance. Just sort of working in the newspaper, I've picked up some stuff. I wasn't even aware that there was a rejection for the Cape Cod Community College's windmill. Um, Apparently, an industrial windmill was just put up something like 186 feet from where the Cape Cod Community College proposes windmill, and they got clearance, but the college didn't get it. I'm a little confused by the whole thing, but it's certainly something that I wouldn't have known about if I wasn't doing this internship. So I think that's helpful for me, just opening my eyes to a little. And then I typed up and wrote a blurb on the town selectman writing a letter of thanks to a man who had donated $25,000 to the Hyannis Youth Recreational Center. It's pretty mundane stuff, but it's still interesting. I mean, it's an experience. I certainly think it's good for my writing. One big thing is now that baseball's starting, I'm not sure how it's going to work. I talked to Laura because I go there Fridays after school and I'm going to have baseball practice. So I talked to Laura this Friday, and she said that she thinks that maybe I can continue to write some stuff just from the school. Special activities going on there, special things, maybe after school activities that other kids could do. So I'm hoping that'll work out. I will miss going in there because I think I learn a lot from being in there, and she has a lot to tell me. So I think that's been good. But I'll try and work around it. If not, I may have to end the internship, certainly in the summer, because I can't come down to the Cape every day or every Friday. So this is my blog for the newspaper internship on 3 5 yes 3 5 2010.